Hi.
What's this?
Well, you can't survive on coffee alone, so I brought you some chili from Kelly's.
Oh, you brought two. Does that mean you're gonna eat with me?
If you have a lot of work, I don't wanna...
No, you know what? I could totally use a break.
I just don't want to bother you.
You can't bother me, ever.
You insist.
I do.
So, any leads on Brenda?
Yeah. Actually, we got the guy who kidnapped her in custody, courtesy of Michael.
Michael? How's he involved?
Well, he, remember the phone call I got from Molly? She was with him at Kelly's. She thought she saw one of Theo's guys, so Michael followed this guy, thought he could get information on Brenda's whereabouts. Instead, he ended up looking down the barrel of a gun.
Oh my God, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He actually disarmed the guy. But it was a stupid move, but try telling that to Michael.
So, I mean, was it worth it? Did the guy know anything that was helpful?
Well, he wouldn't talk to me, but then Sonny showed up looking for blood. So I let him talk to him, and he scared him a little bit, and then he talked.
Is that legal?
Look, as long as he's not duct taping a guy as some chair in a living room, I'll take that as a win.
Wow, I'm just happy that you found a middle ground with Sonny and you were able to compromise instead of letting Sonny compromise you.
Hey, got your message. What happened?
Almost committed murder in the middle of the PCPD. The guy that Dante brought in for questioning, he's the guy who drove Brenda away in the van.
It's not like Theo to leave a loose end, especially one that's going to talk to the cops. Are you sure this guy's telling the truth?
Dante let me get in his face until he started talking. Mac played along. The guy was so scared he would have sold his mother.
Yeah, but you see where he took Brenda?
To the airport, so he could trade off with Theo. He'd have put her on a plane. She'd have been across country. I never would have seen her again. Apparently, he drove back into town.
So Brenda can still be here in Port Charles?
I don't care about territory or truces. Because I'm going to tear apart this town brick by brick. Until I find her.
I know I probably seem stubborn and ungrateful. Here you are trying to get me a job and I won't even consider accepting your help. You know, it's really important to me that I do this on my own.
Look, I get it, Abby. I had people doing things for me my whole life. My mom, Dad, Jason. I want to do things for myself now. Make my own choices, live my own life. Why shouldn't you feel the same way?
Well, it means a lot to me that you would even offer to help.
You've done so much for me. I just want to return the favor.
You've done more than you know. I am so grateful you're in my life.
Daddy. Son, my family can walk in here any minute.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe we could go back to my apartment.
I wasn't trying to run you out.
You're up. Well, now that your blood is circulating again, perhaps you'll be able to concentrate and give me a truthful answer.
Yes, I wanted to tell you that no one helped me escape.
Well, never mind. I'm far more interested in my grandson.
Will you tell me why you're really doing all of this?
That child is the only thing I have left of Alexander.
I'm so sorry.
If you're truly sorry, you'll tell me where he is. I know my grandson is still alive.
You know, I'm starting to realize that I don't know if I can ever figure out what I feel for Sonny. I mean, I despise so much about him and what he's done with his life, but at the same time, I've come to admire him for a lot of reasons. I don't know if I can reconcile that, or even if I'm supposed to, if I can.
Do you think that you would feel differently if you knew that Sonny was your father growing up?
No, I mean, I was so mad at my mother for not telling me the truth, but I'm glad she didn't. I wouldn't have been able to handle that as a kid. I always thought my father was just this nameless guy. And when I found out the truth, it was like the best and the worst thing all at once. I mean, I had a face and a name to fill all the gaps, but Sonny as a father, that's not what I wanted or envisioned. But even though we're opposites in almost every way, I can't... How do you walk away from your father? I mean, there's a bond for life. He's my dad. Wait a minute.
What?
Well, I don't know. What if Theo doesn't want revenge with Brenda? Maybe he wants information from her.
About what? About the son that died?
No, his grandson. What if he thinks Brenda's kid is still alive?
Where are we with the Sean guy?
Sean came back from Manhattan. He found a name of a holding company in Theo's records. This was a company that Theo set up before he came to Port Charles, so I gave all the information to Spinelli. He's doing his research, and hopefully we can just come up with an address.
It's a good lead.
It would help to know what Theo's trying to accomplish. Taking Brenda, blowing up the limo. It's almost like you're his target, not Brenda.
You're right. You know what? This started with Theo avenging his son. He's messing with me. He wants a war. I sure as hell will give him one.